Also, if you're lucky enough to go, oh yeah, I'm getting so over myself. On the 22nd, we're playing our first gig, our first proper gig. It's in the Hope and Ruin in Brighton. It's going to be our first actual gig as a band called Lovejoy, and we're playing a really small venue. It's tiny, so it's not like a big thing for like, you know, it's not like a big gig for like everyone to come and watch us. It's more of just first come first serve, get into it. And I can see everyone spamming 18 plus in the chat. Yes, it is 18 plus. That is not going to be the precedent for future gigs, you'll be happy to know. And in fact, it's probably not even going to be the majority of gigs being 18 plus. And I know there's a lot of, half of you are going, yay, and the other half are going, whoa, no, I want to go to the 18. We are still doing 18 plus gigs if you want a more mature experience, I'm sure. We're going to be playing the same songs. We're going to be saying the same shit. I'm going to be swearing as much as I always do at the under 18 gigs. It's not, there's no difference to that regard. Oh, so if you are under 18 and you're bringing your parents to one of my gigs and they don't know you watch me and I swear, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But listen, it's our very, very first gig, right? And I saw a couple people theorizing why we made all our gigs 18 plus on like Twitter, which I thought was really interesting. Some of your reasons. Some of you seem to think it's because it's in a bar. That is partly true. So the Hope and Ruin is actually an over 18s only venue. But that doesn't really answer the question, why didn't we just go somewhere else, right? Number two, we really want to play the Hope and Ruin. It's a place I've been to gigs since I was like 16. I used to go to Hope and Ruin when I was discovering all the bands that have inspired me. Like every single band that I've ever been inspired by, I've seen at least once at the Hope and Ruin. The Hope and Ruin was my spot. And now you guys are going to get to see me there. And that's kind of fucking wicked, right? But another reason I saw people saying that we played an over 18 show as opposed to just like a chaperone under 18 show. Another one, they said it's because we want to have a mature experience with older fans and we want to distance ourselves from fucking Twitch or whatever. No, that's entirely not true. As much as, you know, I definitely do see when I'm spending time. Yeah, no, chat, don't post your ages or anything. That's literally like IT 101. Right? That's literally like when they teach you internet safety, don't tell strangers where you live or how old you are. But listen, when obviously there is definitely a maturity difference, I've noticed. Like when, like from going from doing the panels at TwitchCon and VidCon and then playing a gig for over 18s, I literally did at VidCon, it was a show for all ages. At TwitchCon, it was a show for over 16s. And then I played a little gig we named ourselves Ouija Board Madness, a fake band name, and when I played a gig, and that was over 18s. There was a massive step up in like how people acted. Not step up, but there was like a massive change in how people acted, and that isn't. And so yeah. So there is definitely a difference, but that's not a problem to me. I would genuinely, we're gonna play shows for, I'd say we're probably not comfortable playing anything under 14. I'd say just maybe not just yet. I don't know how many under 14s would even gonna want to watch us. I don't think there are any or many. But Alma Hansen, thank you for the 10. But I don't think we'd be doing many for like under 14. It'll mostly be about 6. Thank you for the emote only mods. It'll be around 16. 16 will probably be the limit for most shows. So yeah, it's nothing to do with maturity levels. But don't get me wrong. Please be fucking good at shows. I'm going to be playing a lot of shows and I'm going to be seeing so many of you. And I will let you know on stage if you're acting up. I will tell you to stop because it's... I am very like sensitive to... well, not sensitive. I'm not going to like cry about it, but I'm very sensitive to when people are being... in the crowd, you know. If you're like fucking moshing too hard and hurting someone, or you're doing something that could disturb other people's experience, I am just gonna. It sounds like fucking. I'm a big man, but I would call security and get you taken out, kind of thing. I don't suffer fools, is what my mum would say. But yeah, it's over. The reason it's over 18, I don't know why I got so aggressive with the pistol. The reason it's over 18 is because genuinely, we've never played a show. Genuine, that's it. The reason is because we've never played a show, and there are not many venues that want to take in a band that have no reference for how much tickets you sell, how many people are going to show up. You know, there aren't very many venues that will take a new band, because we are completely new. We've never played a show. So there are not many venues that will take like new people in, and the majority of the venues that do take someone who's brand new in do not have a license to look after people under 18. They don't have the insurance for it. So that most of our first shows in Brighton will be over 18 until we can show people, look, this is how many tickets we sell. This is how many people want to come see us. So yeah, don't worry. There will be under 18 shows, and there will continue to be over 18 shows as well. Sometimes the day after each other. So don't worry, all right? Something I've noticed about you guys is I love you all so much, but you do fucking panic. You panic very easily. Let's talk about the Dream SMP. I want to talk about the Dream SMP because that's another thing I see you guys panicking over. So Dream talked about on a podcast how he was going to have like an attendance requirement for the Dream SMP. And like not attendance, but like an activity requirement. Like you have to show up enough, right? And I saw everyone be like really like, oh my god, that's evil. Oh, on Twitter. Okay, yeah, I will specify. Not you guys, you quiet people. The people who are vocal, the people that do a lot of talking. Not just Twitter though. I see it on Reddit as well. The thing is, everyone's saying that there's an activity quota. For those of you that didn't know as well, there is going to be an activity requirement for this new season of the Dream SMP. Simply because there's a lot going into this season, and they want to make sure that people aren't just going to ride it. You know, we don't want people just sat back, because a lot of the people in the Dream SMP don't need to stream. They don't, that like a lot of them have already, you know, they've already had their like Dream SMP moment, you know, but like they still want to be a part of it. And I feel like those people just, and me included, I will add, as much as like I love doing the lore, I don't think I'd go on and do a mining stream, for instance, on Dream SMP, because I don't really, you know, I feel like that everything's been mined up already, you know, and stuff. So an activity quota pushes the people like myself who need to sort of get on and hang out with people and get to know new people who are a bit nervous, and it's a bit easier to just sit and not do anything, right? It's easier. It pushes them that little bit. And it's a really good idea. Dream's got it on the ball, I think, with that one. I think Dream's got it right on the money. But I see loads of people panicking about it. And I just think it's funny because it's not as strict as you think it is. We're all friends. Dream reaches out and he lists off how he's going to do it. For real. That's how it be. And I'm really excited to kick off. And I'm excited to finish my character as well. One more stream, chat. One more stream. And you get to see the ending I've had planned for months. Maybe a year now. No, years! I've had this planned for years, this ending. You guys get to see what I've had planned for fucking ages. What season are we on? 1. This is season 2.